Pretending everything's okay while it's sometimes I stumble. Pretending everything is okay when it pretending everything okay when things probably aren't. This is Tell It Someone's first question, of course, is from Hervey Wasawas. Which book have you read that you'd love there to be a movie but there isn't? Well, of course, there is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy of 5, and there's 5 books, but there's only one movie. So if it counts as one, if those count as one movie, yes, there is a movie, but then we need all 5 for it to be proper. Let's try After the Revolution by Robert Evans instead, because that's probably it'd be a great movie, but it's probably not going to be a movie because of all of the because the Christians might object. The Christians might object strongly, and there's lots of violence and stuff, and reconstituted soldiers. So it's probably not going to be commercial enough to be made into a movie. And considering that if you're going to have all that military equipment, you're going to probably want to have the army involved. And if the army involved, then you're probably not. It doesn't paint the US military in a really good light because it basically has ceased to function. So no, it's probably not going to become a movie. Well, not proper cinema at least. I mean, if you got the technology to, all of the power armor and the gore and the people medically putting themselves back together and stuff, then possibly yes, it could be a movie. Eventually, somewhat. I don't know which cinemas would actually, screen it though. Next question is Jonathan Stern. How hard is it to mess up cheesy bread? It's easy. You got the cheese, you got the bread, and you add some temperature for a specific period of time. And all you have to do is get one of those things wrong. You can get the wrong cheese, or the wrong bread, or the wrong temperature, or the wrong amount of time. I mean, if you're going to bake it for, put like Limburger cheese on sweetbreads and put it in 1700 degree temperatures for like 27 million years, then that'll get it wrong. So that's all you have to do. Just get one of those or all of those things wrong. Next question is from Armands. Can you show us you editing this video? I don't know. I can't, I'm not wearing pants. I hope that answers your question. Next question. Joe Freddy asks, where is the remote? Sorry. Hang on. It's back where you left it. Next question from Matt Yabs. If you did try to use a more mustache as a boomerang and it didn't come back, would you sing the song My Boomerang Won't Come Back for us? I'll just have a look at the lyrics, shall I? That's why I haven't heard it since 1983. No. I mean, I used to hear it on radio all the time, AM radio back in the early 80s, but now I realise why they don't play it anymore now, and why they played it so much in the 80s. Herbie Wasawas is next. Should David Tennant return to Doctor Who? Yes. But, I mean, he doesn't have to play the Doctor. I mean, Colin Baker, he was in Doctor Who not playing the Doctor, and so was Peter Capaldi. He wasn't playing the Doctor either. He was playing, some Roman guy. So just have David Tennant, like, dressed up in some sort of alien costume, and not even suggesting that it is David Tennant. I mean, okay, the Doctor's blue suit or his brown suit is technically an alien costume because the Doctor is an alien. But I'm saying just dress him up as like a Saigon or something, and not have him say anything, because that'd give away that it's him, and just let his performance shine through in a gigantic rubber suit, because that's what happens to a lot of people on Doctor Who. They're walking around in a rubber suit and somebody else is doing the voice. So, or you could have him come back for the 60th anniversary special, one of those, but not as the current, like, 14th Doctor or whatever it is. I mean, you could have somebody else, somebody who doesn't look quite human, to play it. I could do it. Probably couldn't. It involves a lot of running in corridors. I'm not nearly fit enough to do that. Next question. Nuti Hiroshi. How do you summon a succubus girlfriend? How do I do it? Yeah, no, you don't want that one. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, because A, I don't remember, and B, you don't want that one. You don't know. No, I remember some things very clearly, and, having your soul drained from you via your kidneys sounds like fun, but it isn't. God Aurora asks, have the cat boss you around? Not happening. Sorry. It doesn't work that way. I have to wait until it's an inopportune time for that to happen, and then the cat will boss me around. I mean, I just can't tell her to boss me around whenever I feel like it. It's when she feels like it, because she's the cat. That's the power dynamics going on here. It's worse than having a succubus. Endochrome asks the last question of the day. Do you have a favourite mask? Well, I mean, there are some. I have a wide variety of masks. That's, and yes, I mean, it depends on what I'm wearing on the day and how hot the day is. I mean, there's this one, of course, which if I put it on. Nice and thick and well laundered, so it doesn't smell like yesterday's dinner, which was not really good. Not really good at all. So
never told you that what...
Yeah, that's it. Tell it to someone if you would like to ask me a question. Of course, there's the question asking place in the traditional question asking place, or you could answer this dovetail question, of course, which is somewhere. Yes, it's up there. You can answer that, or ask me questions. Just go on to the next video and pretend this never happened. I'm dangerously talented. I don't have a cool sign off.